Hey, what's up, guys? It's Or here at Bluegrass Property Buyers. And today I want to talk about a question that I get a lot and something that I even talked about a lot with my wife when we first started this journey. The question is, why should I sell my house to an investor? Well, there's two big reasons for that, and then I'm going to talk through three kind of benefits of selling to an investor versus listing your house traditionally, with a real estate agent on the market, having people walk through it, make offers, make bids, and all that entire process. So the first reason is the state of the house. So a lot of times houses can fall into disrepair through no fault of your own. Maybe you inherited it from a family member who is aging. Maybe you really like dogs and you have 16 dogs in the house and the dogs just tear the house up. They come in outside all muddy and you just can't seem to get the house cleaned up. Maybe a family member was a hoarder and you inherited their house and now there's a ton of junk, stuff, everything in the property and you don't know what to do with it. So the state of the house is what drives a lot of people to go ahead and sell their house to an investor. The next thing is your personal life situation. So let's say, for example, that your house is about to be foreclosed upon, but you want to avoid that foreclosure. You reach out to an investor who can buy your house. Typically, they can close in as little as 7 days, and in 7 to 10 days, you can have your cash in hand. You can prevent that foreclosure. You can prevent going bankrupt, whatever the negative side effects are. Maybe you're going through a divorce and you and your ex-spouse, you don't want the house, you just want the cash from the property, you want to split that up and go about your way, put that whole situation behind you in the past. That's another life situation that would drive someone to sell their home to an investor. Maybe you as a family member inherited a property and that property is across the state on the other side of Kentucky, or maybe you don't even live in Kentucky, your family member lived in Kentucky, and you don't want to go through the hassle of having to show the house, find a good real estate agent. You don't know the area, you don't know the local market. And so that is another example of what would drive someone to sell their property to an investor. Kind of ease, convenience, you get the cash in hand and you walk away without any of the extra hassle. Now, what are some of those three benefits of selling your house to an investor versus hiring an agent and listing it on the market? Well, number one is, as investors, we are judgment free. We're just like Planet Fitness. Say it all the time, it's a judgment free zone. So say your house is in disrepair. Say maybe you are that hoarder. We don't care. That is okay. We understand life happens. Financial situations come up. Everybody has their own thing that they are doing. Everyone has some, skeletons in the closet that they don't want to talk about, that they don't want getting out in the world. Well, we're judgment free. We walk you through the entire process. We're right there next to you. We're helping you find, the solution without judging you for that life problem, that situation that has come up in your life. Number two is we can create a timeline that is tailored to you. So if you need to close in 7 days, you might have to scramble a little bit, but we can get it done. If you would wait and you want to close in 60 days, you don't need to close for another 60 days, you want to live there, that is okay. We can go ahead and move forward and keep that 60 days as our timeline. We can create a tailored solution to whatever problem it is that you are having. We are real people and we work with you just like a real person. Number three is you can get that cash in hand. So when you list your house on the multiple listing service with a real estate agent, there's going to be a lot of other fees associated with that, whether it's mortgage fees or fees for the agent, closing costs, things like that. When you sell to an investor, you don't have to deal with any of that. And as investors, we are cash buyers, which means that if I tell you that we will buy your property for $175,000 or $210,000, $60,000, whatever it is, that is the cash that you will walk away with. That money will be transferred to your account in the exact amount that we decide on. So I hope this helped clear up some of those questions and help walk you through, the two big reasons why someone would sell to an investor, and then three of the big benefits of selling to an investor over, going with a real estate agent and selling it on the multiple listing service.